Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we are continuing to work on our transporter bridge. As you guys can see right here, I didn't turn on infinite electricity before starting this. So, yeah, this is what happens when you don't do that, and it is a bit of an issue. Anyway, what we're going to work on today is we're going to work on actually adding some legs to this, so it is actually a bridge. So, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Okie dokie, so first things first, let's go ahead and go over to this guy and go to the underside of this and try and figure out where we can actually add the supports or the legs themselves. I think right here is a good place for them, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a magnet, whack it straight onto there, and that is where the legs will go. It seems a little bit strange that we're going to do it like this, but we are going to do it like this, so there you go. We're then going to do the same thing on this side as well, obviously, so let's go ahead and put that right there. And fix that to there. There we go. Nice. Okie dokie. So how am I actually going to go about doing this then? I'm going to go ahead and start a new vehicle. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and get one of those magnets and essentially use that as our start point. There we go. Now you will notice I've actually put this on the side because essentially the legs are going to be the length of this. I know that seems pretty big, but that is what we're going to do. Now, I guess some of this is actually going to be like a straight line down from here. Kind of. And some of it isn't. I don't know how to explain what we're going to do here. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Go ahead and attach this guy onto there. There we go. Good. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and get away with this. There we go. Okay, cool. Go ahead and do this guy as well. There we go. Awesome. Put these two. This one on this side. Here we go. Very nice. And this one on this side also. Here we go. Very good. Okay, so from there, let's go ahead and do these pieces. There we go, lovely. Go ahead and do this guy right to there as well. There we go. And we're going to have to do the same thing on the bottom side as well, just so that everything fits. So there we go, do that. Go ahead and put this guy right here, and this guy right here. There we go. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work, but we need to build some legs. So let's just do it. Okay, so one of these is actually just going to be a straight line, so let's go ahead and do that one first. Hold on, let's go ahead and see if we can. So we'll just do this on one side. So this goes essentially all the way down to the end. There we go. The other pieces, actually wait, let's move this sideways for now as well. Let's just do this. And the other pieces are going to look like this. Okay, so let's go to this guy. Plumb it onto there so it actually looks good. And send it all the way to the bottom. Okay, crazy, but sure. Bam. There we go, nice. We're also going to actually try and make this a little bit thicker as well. But we won't do that just yet. And we also need to do this one as well. So if we can, let's go ahead and whack that onto there. There we go, good. And it sort of needs to go like out sideways, diagonally, but that's not something we can really do. It's not something we can actually do. Yikes. Yeah, so this is actually just gonna... Ooh. That doesn't seem right. I mean, it's definitely not right, so I don't know how I'm going to do this bit. Alright, so I am actually kind of a little bit baffled as to what I need to do here. I don't know why, because I feel like this should be like the most simple bit of the actual build. But it turns out it just isn't. It just is not. Which is really, really weird. But anyway, I built this in here like so. Let's go ahead and delete the bottom side real quick, because that is the bit that we don't actually need. Here we go. Delete that all the way to there, that's good. And essentially this needs to move upwards, otherwise it won't work anyway, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and grab this piece, here we go. So from here, there we go, from there up to there, down to there. Go ahead and drop it all the way down to the bottom side. Go ahead and cut it, and move it upwards to here. Oh wait, no, I didn't cut it, I copied it. Hold on, cut, there we go, nice. Move it upwards to about there, paste it in, there we go, good. Delete 1, 2, 3, and 4. And essentially just smash one of these guys onto there, like that. There we go, merge this guy with there. Okay, so far so good. It seems a little bit strange, but essentially we need to go from that point down to here. I don't know how that's going to work. I need to go from that point down to here as well. Again, don't know how that's going to work. And this point down to here as well. Again, don't know how that's going to work, but let's try. Alright, so it turns out the bit on this edge, or this corner, is actually going to be very difficult to merge up with that over there, which is sort of okay because I've come up with a plan. This plan, however, isn't going to work the way that I wanted it to. So this right here is what I was doing. However, I think I need to do it out of 1x2s instead of 1x4s in order for it to actually work. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to do it out of 1x2s, and we'll see if that works. Okay, so I've actually managed to attach all of them together, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it all looks a little bit too stressful to me. Especially this bit at the end, which is obviously 1x1s instead of 1x2s, but that's okay. Hopefully, we won't actually be able to notice all that much as we go up. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and take these pieces, and I'm going to run them from the side to the other side, just like this kind of thing. There we go. We're then going to do the same thing with this guy, so do this downwards to there, which at this point we'll go ahead and attach them together. That's okay, and I think we'll also actually just do this as well. There we go, so that's fine, all the way up to there. Delete this guy, delete this guy. We're going to do the same right there, and that's okay. Okay, realistically, I need to do all of it as well, so we'll do all of it. This is going to be the same design as it is going to be down here as well, so that's okay. And we're going to do it over and over and over again. But again, that is a-okay. So attach all these guys. There we go. Unfortunately, I think I have to move the center of... well, I need to move the mirroring tool to the center of this rather than that piece right there, because this doesn't work. Okay, so the next thing that we actually need to do is test out whether the legs are actually big enough or seem big enough for this actual build. So let's go ahead and do that next. And there it is. Okay, so I feel like that is... Oh, rip. I feel like that is kind of like almost the right height, I guess. So I'm okay with just building it in like this, to be honest, and allowing it to work as is. It does feel like the middle section isn't quite as long as it should be, with the legs being this long, but that's okay. I feel like we've done an alright job, and you can definitely see what I've based it on, so that's okay. Okay, so this is it actually all attached together. There does appear to be some issues with it, especially in that piece right there. So we need to fix that, but this side seems to be working fine. So if we move all of that side that way a little bit more, that should be good, maybe. Okay, so I genuinely don't know what's going on with this piece right here. It feels like it's having issues, and I'm not entirely sure why. But if we go back this way, oh, this one's also having issues. What has gone on here? What is going on? They're not actually attached. Oh, I see. Okay, we might have to angle these slightly sideways because of the way this is all working. Okay, fine. Okay, so I've spent like the past half an hour or so trying to actually attach this together and also to this one as well, but as you guys can see, there's a bit of an issue. If it's attached to that one, it won't attach to this one, and if it's attached to this one, it won't attach to that one. Now, what's happening is because this is at a bit of an angle, actually not much of an angle, because you can see that end and you can see that end. Essentially, it's lifting that side into the air, and also whatever angle we've got this at in terms of left and right, it is also doing that as well. So as you guys can see, it goes off to the left, and it also goes up a little bit. Now, we can't really do much about this, because if I move this one up, it would be interacting with that in the mission editor, and that is not good. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here, to be honest. I'm not sure. Okay, ignore the noise, but I've spent another like 10 minutes trying to do this, and essentially what I've done is I've made this one, this leg actually not static, so it is in the air. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and make them all not static. I'm going to go ahead and put some magnets on the bottom of here, and we'll attach this to the ground. Hopefully that's good enough. We'll also actually do the same on that one. We'll do the same on the other leg and the other leg once we put those in as well, which we do need to do very soon. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so there we go. It is about to start breaking itself, but that's okay. I don't know what's gone on with this guy. It has sort of moved itself into the center, which isn't good. The thing that I'm actually thinking of doing, maybe, is actually putting this bit on a bit of a slider so it can actually move from side to side a little bit, just so that we've got a little bit of leeway as to how these guys actually attach on. But with that being said, this bit on this side is actually somewhat correct, so let's go ahead and have a little look, see what kind of spacing we've got. That seems pretty much okay, that's good. And yeah, that's quite nice. It is quite nice. Now, it's not exactly what I wanted, because I did want, like, 3 lanes for 3 different cars, if that makes sense. But the way that we've built these, it should have been over a little bit more, if that makes sense, like slightly to the side of the bridge, but that's okay. So yeah, this is actually pretty awesome. We've obviously got that in the middle that still works. That guy right there is a little bit of an issue, but that's okay. Yeah. The way that I'm thinking of actually doing this now, by the way, is actually taking this to someplace and essentially, oh, maybe we can actually attach these guys together as well at the bottom somehow, underground. And that would at least line that bit and that bit up. That's probably a good idea. And then that's all we sort of need to do. Yeah, I'm not sure. But these are the legs. This is the height we're going to go for, as you guys can see right there. And honestly, I don't think that's too terrible. It looks okay. They are a little bit too wide. Now, I am going to say that. They are a little bit too wide. This box is a little bit too big. But that's what we're going for, so that's fine. It's okay. As long as in the end it actually works and this can actually pass a gondola from this side to this side, that's all that matters to me. So hopefully we can. Okay, so because this video is actually taking me so long to do, this is how we're going to end it today, unfortunately. But we do have legs now, so that's pretty cool. Lining the legs up is going to be impossible, but again, that's something we're just going to have to deal with. And yeah, it is a little bit scary. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Look at the pattern on this bit, by the way. It's crazy. Anyway, for now, I'm going to end this here. If you guys have any ideas on how to do this a little bit easier, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.